Recent polls show Joe Biden and Donald Trump neck and neck in Texas. And in a sleeper race, longtime Senator John Cornyn, who is planning to coast re-election, is now in an absolute dogfight with his Democratic challenger, MJ Hagar. Joining me now is someone who is widely speculated maybe want to run for that very Senate seat. If we're passing on it, former Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke, founder of the grassroots Democratic organization Powered by the People. Beto, let me start with where your assessment is of where things stand for Democrats in the state of Texas. I was skeptical of the Cornyn race and the Hagar race, but I've now seen 3 polls in a row that show it to be a real race. What do you think?
It is a real race, and I think Texans have been able to connect the dots. They understand that John Cornyn has not only voted time and again to take away health care, including protections for pre-existing conditions, but he has enabled Donald Trump. So if you're angered by the kids in cages, if you are so frustrated and disgusted by the open racism of this president, the failed response to COVID and the greatest recession since the Great Depression, that's John Cornyn, who in the Senate has made that possible. And MJ Hagar is the alternative. And Chris, you just showed it. She is 1 point down with 5 days to go before early voting starts in Texas. And Biden is tied with Trump. And we're about to pick up a majority in the state house. So this is a very good year for Democrats in Texas.
And I know the Texas politics, it's always been hard for years. It's very hard for Democrats to raise money there. There was basically, there's a bunch of trial lawyers you could go raise money from. There weren't a lot of other sources of donors. That has been kind of redone by Act Blue and online fundraising, as you demonstrated in your race 2 years ago. You've now got the Biden campaign is going to spend $6 million on Texas campaign ads. The Lincoln Project has $1 million digital ad campaign in the state. How much does the money matter in a state as big as Texas and as expensive as Texas at this point?
Yeah, Texas used to be the ATM to the rest of the country. And now you're seeing the rest of the country start to invest in Texas, including, and I want to thank him publicly, Joe Biden investing $6 million to go on the air, which is probably $6 million more than any Democratic nominee has spent in this state in the last 3 decades. And I think it's in part because he knows he can win it, and also because he knows he can settle the matter on the night of November 3rd. We can wait days or weeks for the votes in Pennsylvania to be counted, or we can know who the winner is because Texas will declare its results on the 3rd of November. With 38 electoral college votes, it is mathematically impossible for Donald Trump to hold on to power and have a second term. We can turn the page on him and Trumpism with Texas. And that's made possible by what the great people and candidates in Texas are doing and the fact that Joe Biden sees this opportunity.